Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Lily, and I am from Australia. Tonight, we will be playing a Christian-themed version of the game, Vertellis. But before we get started, let me introduce everybody here.
Hey guys, I'm Claire, and I'm from St. Croix, deep down in the Virgin Islands.
And I'm Mikel, I'm from the Philippines.
I'm Josiah, and I'm from the colonies of the United States of America.
All right, and now let us hand over to our card master behind the camera.
Hi, I'm Jaden. I'm the Vertellis card master for today. This is how the game will go. Each person has to pick up a card face down from the pile in front of them. They will then proceed to look at the cards and answer the questions on it in under a minute. Lily, could you shuffle the deck of cards, please? Thank you.
Shuffle the cards, Lily.
Shuffled.
Now, Josiah, can you
Yes.
please start us off?
I can.
Start us off, Jojo.
It says, what was one of the most beautiful places you visited? I was in Thailand about a year and a half ago. And it's a pretty long story, but I'll try to keep it short because it's a minute. And I was out on the beach one night and I had a bonfire and I was cooking a fish and there was like this super blood moon, which is like where the sun is right behind the moon, and it was super big and it was just like the most beautiful time ever.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, it was
Never
awesome.
heard of a blood moon before. Have you ever heard of blood orange?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh man, which three people have influenced you the most? Father, Son, and Holy Spirit?
What has kept you up at night? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
To be honest, I'm a really good sleeper, so that's usually not a problem. But most of the time, if I am kept up at night, it's because I'm thinking really hard about something. Being here on DTS, I have to think a lot. When before I didn't really think about things too seriously. And so being here, I have to ask myself a lot more questions and I have to do a lot more reflecting upon myself and go deeper and especially going deeper in my faith. And in that, I kind of have to ask myself questions, like why did you do this today? What can you improve on? So, I mean, I don't lose much sleep over it, but that would be my answer for this question.
She's a thinker, guys.
I wouldn't say
Thinks
that.
a lot. For what will you congratulate yourself a year from now? I'm gonna congratulate myself for meeting Jesus, of course. I think that's a good part of my life. Oh wait. Well, anyways, I'm a thinker as well, so it's gonna take a lot of thought, but I think that's what I would congratulate myself
You
with.
just high five yourself.
I would just be like,
Yeah. Good job, Mikel.
yeah,
You did good.
Good job, 2020, Mikel. Good job. Yeah, you got it.
On what do you want to devote more time? So over this entire DTS thing that we've been on, I've always known this, but it's really become apparent to me that I lack discipline in a lot of things. So I would want to devote more time to become more disciplined in things that I want to be disciplined in.
Alright, come on, Claire.
What was your biggest mistake?
Pray do tell.
What's your biggest stake?
Mistake. When I was younger, I didn't want to do math. It was something I struggled in. And I remember one day I took, because I was homeschooled my whole life, so I took my mom's answer book and I was like writing down the answers, and then like she took my book or something, but I still didn't finish all of it. And she's like, you have to finish this before you go out. But I didn't know she took the book. So I waited about, 30 minutes, a decent amount for, like to get math done. And then I call her, I'm like, I'm all done, Mom. She's like, are you sure about that? I have your books. So, learned lesson and a lesson in
goodness.
not lying to your parents. And that it was definitely something I struggled in. So I definitely had to grow in that. And definitely a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, as a homeschooler, it's always a bad choice to lie about your homework.
It's all homework.
What are the 3 things that gave you the most energy? Oh, music. I love music. Like, I cannot leave the house without the music, without my earphones. And people, but specific people, not just any people, not just anyone, but just like specific people, like these guys. These guys give me the energy, but these guys also drain me the most. So it's just quite ironic in that way, I guess.
It's like really
So the third part, I guess it would be, I don't know, Eugenia, if you're watching this, you give me the most energy. So guys, it's a question I have to answer. Why?
Yeah, what is this like?
Well, that was a great round of good questions and good answers. I'm proud of all of you. Good job.
Thank you, Jaden.
Now, we're gonna play 2 bonus rounds. This time, you guys need to choose 2 out of these 3 cards to answer. But this time, everyone has to answer the same question.
Pick that one. Nice.
Now, think about your 2 best traits. Keep them to yourself. Guess the person next to you, their attributes.
Okay, Mikhail.
Yes, sir.
I would guess that it would be your creativity. Laugh and creativity.
I would say I'm creative, but I think it would be more like laugh and talkative.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm pretty talkative, so this whole thing is quite challenging to me. So yeah.
Guessing me.
All right, Claire. Okay. Claire, you would be time management and was that it? There you go.
No.
Wait, what?
I agree with
No,
you.
I like that you picked those. But for me, well, technically that does go because
Okay.
I think that I'm funny.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I guess I could go with my laugh. So yes, and then like the time management goes that I think I'm a good planner.
Cool.
More specific.
So nice. Lily, I think you're confident and loving.
Oh, that's so kind.
How was Stephen?
I had a very hard time picking my best attributes, so I said joyful and innocent.
Oh yeah, those are also very true as
Like,
well.
literally, but
Key.
Josiah.
Hello?
Great attributes. It is hard to choose. I reckon one of your top ones would be your like confidence in your identity. And the other attribute would be your physical stamina. Like just to pick something
Oh,
like that's not, mental.
I see physical stuff.
I would agree with those. Yeah, I would agree.
Which one? The physical?
Originally I was thinking like my eyes and then something physical, but we can substitute it. I agree.
Your eyes are
Yeah.
a great attribute as well.
Oh, thanks.
Now, next question. If you could have switched a day with one person on this couch, During the last year, who would it be? Don't give the answer yet.
Switch one.
Now, guess whom you think the person placed to your right has switched with.
Oh, snap, that's so hard.
To my right. So is it this right or this right?
In this case,
We're switching it.
we're switching it. So
We're
now you're
switching
guessing Josiah.
So my left.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
It's my right.
Counterclockwise.
to us we're going counterclockwise, but to them it's also counterclockwise.
So who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So for you, I think Claire.
No, it was Lily.
Oh, it's Lily.
Yeah.
Give the reason.
Why would it be Lily?
I don't know. That's what I picked. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Well, there you go.
I think it's me.
No, it was Claire, but I ummed and ahed so hard.
Yes.
It was hard to choose.
Oh, okay.
Because
you pick?
What day
you
did
went
what?
to Hawaii,
Oh.
and I want to see your house.
Oh, nice.
Corey,
Yes.
I have no idea, but I'm going to go with Mikkel.
No.
I was like, because
Okay.
he works in a restaurant, and I was
What?
like, maybe she would want to try.
Maybe she wants to go to other than restaurant.
Don't
I
discriminate
picked
again.
Josiah because one night, he went running across town or something in like several minutes, like sprinting for like 40 minutes nonstop. And I want to know how you could do that physically. So,
Okay, I will tell you the answer to that. And this is the story. So I was running, and I hadn't run. It was like the first month of being here, and I hadn't run in that entire time. So I was like, you know what? I gotta go for a run and just run. And so I went in that direction for over an hour, and I was running and walking, like for like a long time. So I had been gone for like maybe an hour and a half or so, and then God just like came upon me and was like, dude, you gotta like repent for all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. And then I did, like on the spot, and it was intense a little bit. And then I kept kind of like about all while I was running. And then he was like, I need you to go back, turn around right now, and like go right back, like here basically to the base. And I was like, okay, God, I'm going. And then I didn't really want to at first, but then I did, and I was like, you know what? Part of the entire problem was that like I had kind of been disobeying God a little bit. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna obey. And I was like, God, you gotta help me. And so then the verse came to my mind where it was like, they will run and not grow weary in Isaiah and be on wings like eagles. And then I started running, and I like literally just under a sprint for the entire time, and I made it back in like 30 minutes. And it was all God basically.
So Mikkel,
Yes.
I think you would want to be Lily.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to be Lily. Because
Oh yeah. No, go.
what was it?
Give your
I was just I was just gonna guess you.
Oh no, I don't base it off like because she experienced this or she experienced that. I base it off like, man, this lady over here, she literally has a lot to say. Like, what I mean by that is her words, her vocabulary is like off the charts. Like, it's crazy. And you know, when she speaks, when you get to know her more, you will find out why.
Aww.
Yeah.
That makes me so chuffed.
There you go. There you go.
That's the Australian language, if you guys didn't know.
Well, that concludes this round and this game. Over to you, Lily.
Aw, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it maybe inspired or encouraged you in some way. God bless you all, and hopefully we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
If you guys enjoyed the video, you can like and subscribe, or you can leave a comment in the comment section. You can also follow us at our Instagram and Facebook handles, and the links for those will be in the description below.